Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Monday. I hope all is well. Let's, of course, do some shuffling and give this another go. It's been a couple times since I've attempted to get this reading done for us, but I'm determined. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's at least somewhat the vibe for the day. Feeling determined, feeling motivated. I'll do this a couple times if it's needed to get it done right, to see the end result, that accomplishment done correctly, right? And therefore, I feel like you're going to be leaving, at the very least, yourself quite impressed in the end. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's an audience of some sort, right? Whether it's people you're showing off to a bit, and or maybe an audience, say a community online or something of the sort. Could be a boss figure, coworkers, maybe a customer clientele. There's a sense of approval. There's a sense of trust and a sense of impressing once again taking place. Beautiful and coming to be quite nicely. But to move on to the cards, the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands. It feels like in the midst of a competitive situation, or maybe where it could be viewed as a competition, even though it's really not meant to be or shouldn't be. This could be more in regards to you doing what you have to do communication-wise, effort-wise, to climb the ladder towards more. And it feels like a day where you're feeling quite satisfied with the efforts you do put forth towards whatever it is you're looking to get off the ground, see prosper more, see progress with, or just feels, I'm hearing mundane for some, or naturally just necessary, right? Say you're working that job that isn't your passion, but you got to get it done. You got to do what you got to do, attend to the details, or tend to the details. Anyways, it feels like a day, as I ramble a bit, where you're communicating your way towards victory and reaching that ultimate passionate peak, if you will, where it works to your advantage. It works to whatever you're wrapped up with, to that advantage as well, to the advantage of that situation. Bear with me. I wouldn't be surprised if this day also reminds you, through the speaking of your voice, maybe creating, developing, achieving, pushing forward, that you're meant to be a helpful soul in this lifetime, even if, say, it's not the main task at hand, right? There's something about you feeling quite affected, positively fulfilled, if you will, and happy, I want to say, from helping somebody, whether it's assisting somebody at that job, helping, maybe it's through that job, but I feel like it could be, say, for example, assisting a coworker, maybe helping a boss figure out or something of the sort, or somebody that works for you. Could be more in regards to you working through your business and helping people. Could be, say, a small deed or two out and about, say, help somebody across the street, just to be a cliche, but or maybe helping somebody at a store or something of the sort. There is one, if not multiple, moments throughout this day to wrap up that note where you help somebody, if not multiple people, and it feels so damn good, and it reminds you of the type of genuinely pure, helpful kind of soul that you truly are. Horribly put, but you get the point. But it feels like in the midst of communication, in the midst of drawing people in, or one person in particular, you're able to, put something negative to rest is what I'm hearing, whether you realize that or not. It feels like you're thinking about who you've connected with over time and how connections and communication varies or drifts or has been removed from that connection or that situation altogether, at least for the time being. Thinking about what you've lost or what you gave up, and therefore Spirit saying, but didn't you make room for more, I'm hearing more efficient, more ideal, more so aligned with you, whether that's people, places, or situations. Anyways, but they're saying there's purposeful shifts taking place currently, and that have taken place rewinding back. Very interesting reading. I can see why I was pushed to start over. Some heavy energies coming out. The Five of Swords and the Five of Cups with the number 5-5, if I could spit it out. 5-5. And they're saying 5-5-5. It feels like 5's talking about change that's on your mind from the past. What needs to change currently in a smaller tweaking, adjusting kind of sense, and what is going to change moving forward. I'm hearing your choices are panning out, one choice leading to the next. in the midst of what feels like you at times having to cope with and deal with certain stresses, whether it's through that job, because of that person, that connection, whether it's due to where you choose to live, or maybe something you're looking to, hoping to, or already in the midst of about getting ready to give up, right? Remove from your life. It feels like these stresses are being highlighted to push you to reflect. It's up to you not to take that too far, but it's also purposeful as far as preparation for what lies ahead. And I feel like there's part of you, due to certain stresses you've dealt with in the past, you naturally expect the worst when it comes to something similar at hand, or maybe something similar for the future. And so we're going to tweak that adjusting and make sure that even when things do feel a bit stressful, maybe a bit reminiscent of the past to an extent, we're going to expect the best, okay? Because that has been one of your most powerful tools that you've fine-tuned over time, right? That innate ability to expect the best, even in the midst of what is sparking or kind of triggering due to the past, right? And I feel like all the meanwhile, even if it has nothing to do with the past or doesn't remind you of which, you do need to utilize this Five of Cups in reverse, expecting the best, focusing on the positives, what is working for you, and more so could be moving forward, because the possibilities, the potential is endless for you at this time, and more so moving forward. And so nothing that this is representing is meant to get in your way, period. All right. But I feel like the moments when the day, whether it's weather-wise, energy-wise, you know, mood-wise, it could be how you're feeling or what you were just experiencing, might even be someone's kind of way of being rubbing off on you a little bit, whether it was meant to happen or not. It feels like those, because I'm being drawn to the coloring of these two images, they're saying those bleak, sort of colorless moments don't reflect and speak upon your future. They're just a fleeting kind of moment, or something to cope with, deal with, overcome, or simply just readjust your focus towards more color, all right? However that looks for you, whoever or whatever that is stemming from, okay? That could even be your alone time and your connection to yourself all the meanwhile. Interesting. But going back to these two here, and then, you know, when we talk about opportunities and connecting with people and reaching for new levels of success once again, the King of Swords reminds you underneath it all that you have this skilled way of being naturally, organically at this point along your path that you've fine-tuned once again and tweaked and gained in certain ways due to the ups and downs, the difficulties, and I want to say primarily the stresses you've dealt with, and Spirit saying you can overcome and cope and adjust and deal so much better than you once could, and this day gives you quite successfully the evidence of just that, right? I also feel like you sort of just being spoken through by Spirit, or at certain points, or in general, or you just kind of letting the words fall right off your tongue to the point where the wording ends up being unexpected, not, you know, what you thought it was going to be or what you're planning for, but it ends up being better, more ideal, and just, I feel like your ability to communicate efficiently is going to be one of your best tools moving forward, and you might see evidence of how that's playing into this day, and Spirit saying that's just a glimpse of what lies ahead, okay? When you meet new people moving forward, trust that they're the people that you're meant to meet, because I feel like there's a lot of purposeful maneuvering and connecting taking place from the spiritual realm, from the universe even, to make sure that you meet the right type of people, not the right type of people that you were aligned with once upon a time, because you've changed, right? And naturally, everything that you connect to efficiently is going to change as well. Anyways, to get ready to wrap this up, the Devil card, because I feel like there's certain devil aspects to your routine, to what you're moving towards or considering, even when it comes to, of course, what you left behind. So Spirit's saying the good with the bad, but in the bad with the ugly is what I'm hearing. But all the meanwhile, I feel like it's a day where you need to cope at certain points, yeah, when it comes to certain stresses that are outside of your control, but what's within your control, your perspective, your habits, your routines, and what you choose to give your energy and resources towards. So I need to stay motivated towards the right direction for you, however that looks. But the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, to get ready to wrap this up, because I feel like two very powerful, bold energies talking about victory, talking about feeling grounded and confident. And you're supposed to be feeling more of this by the end of this Monday, or the period surrounding it that we're speaking upon for you. And so when you feel victorious in small ways, maybe due to a past effort, in one big way even potentially, however that ends up coming through for you, you should feel so damn good because you've come a long way. You have what it takes to make things work more so for yourself moving forward. But when you feel this victory, when you feel this joy, this fulfillment, let's hold on to that moving forward and bring that into new experiences, new experiences, new endeavors, and new levels of success, and make sure to stay grounded and confident through it all, and recognize that wholeheartedly you're protected, you're guided, and you feel like you're even doing some of that yourself for other people or one person in particular. It's a very powerful day where, yeah, there's bouncing from the past to the present to the future and shuffling that all up at certain points, but it definitely prepares you for the future in a lot of important ways. And I feel like you're communicating your way to victory, and Spirit saying you're doing a great job. Keep moving forward because there's much more ahead for you. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.